pricing is another issue, and what goes into the psychology of it, and the fact that a lot of people, like you mentioned, they leave that decision down to the CFO to determine the pricing, when really pricing is more of a marketing decision, because there's a lot of human behavioral reactions to a price. It's all great stuff. So then we move into, in the book, what you call small M marketing. So compared to the big M marketing, can you define for us what you mean by small M marketing?
Yeah, so small M marketing is actually easier to define because that's the more visible part.
Yeah.
So even if somebody who's not a marketeer by profession, but we all are consumers of marketing, so to speak. If you ask them what is marketing, they'll name things like logos, branding, advertisement, social media posts, blogs, trade show events, brochures if they're still around. All that is smaller marketing. Mm-hmm. And oh, by the way, I do make this point in the book, but I want to make sure that I say this to your audience as well. Mm-hmm. I do believe that about 80% of a company's marketing dollars should be spent on small M marketing. So the fact that I'm calling something big M doesn't mean that it needs more money than the small M. It just means that it's more important to do that just to make sure that the small M works right. So you do big M, not for its own purpose, but to make sure that the small M actually has the higher ROI.
It seems like like the big M marketing is your thinking and your strategizing and your planning, right? Which deserves resources, obviously, because that's so critical. But the small M marketing is sort of the implementation part of your strategy. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's a simple but good differentiation between the two. Of course, there's some thinking in the small M too, and there is some execution in the big M too. But by and large, I think you got it right.